Okay, good morning. I woke up this morning and I saw it was very cold and rainy, so I decided to try and make tomato soup, but it's not a recipe that I have. I'm actually just going to invent it with what I have in the kitchen. So for starters, I'm going to chop up 3 onions and use about 100 grams of butter, and here's a little bit of garlic, and fry it because the basis of all my soups are fried onions. And after my fried onions, I'm going to put in some potatoes, possibly a turnip, and then lots of tomatoes, and then the creamy things like a tub of yogurt and a tub of fresh cream. But anyway, let's start with this. Okay, so I've chopped up my onions and I've put it in a large pot with some butter, and I've also chopped up 2 cloves of garlic, which is that bit. So I'm going to fry this for a while. Okay, on the back one I've got some potatoes boiling and a turnip. The reason I'm doing that separately is because I want to actually peel the skin off the potatoes, but all the vitamins are under the skin, so I'm going to boil the potatoes, peel the skin off gently, leaving the vitamin layer behind, and then add it here. Then add all my tomatoes and creamy stuff and water, spices, and mix it all, and hopefully in the end we'll have tomato soup. Okay, so I've boiled my potatoes and I've peeled them there, and now I'm going to chop them and add them to my fried onions, so just hold on for that. Okay, so this is my base of my soup. As you can see, those are my onions still frying a little bit in the butter. That's my one and only carrot I have in the house, 2 potatoes, a turnip, and then I'm going to add some chopped tomatoes, which you can read in Hebrew or English, and some tomato paste, and I found a tin of beans, which are over here, but I'll add this last because I don't want to blend this, and then some cream and some water and so forth. Alright, so for now we just continue our cooking. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is prepare a bowl of the cream for my cream of tomato soup. So I have a 38% double cream here. I have a tub of Greek yogurt there, and I have a tub of cream cheese. So I'm probably going to use all of that, and maybe half or even all of this. Mix it, add some tomato paste, add it to my vegetables. Okay, so hold on for that. Okay, so this contains my yogurt and my cream, which I'm just going to mix a little bit with one hand. Not so easy to film and cook with one hand. And finally, let me add some of my cream cheese. I'm going to do about half the tub. Added my cream cheese. As you can see, we're almost half the dish gone. And now I've put in some tomato paste, so hopefully I'll get a nice creamy tomatoey mixture, which I'm then going to pour into my vegetables. Okay, so this is my vegetable base, which is mostly fried onions and potatoes, a carrot, a turnip, and I actually found 1 tomato which I put in there. Now I'm going to add my whole peeled tomatoes, and then I'm going to add my cream. Finally, I'm going to blitz it with this, and then add a liter of water, and hopefully at the end we'll have cream of tomato soup. So let's do that, shall we? Okay, tomatoes are in. Next we need to add our cream, which is here. Let's do this. Oh, it's going to be very thick and creamy. Okay, well, as you can see, I've got a much better soup now. It's much pinker and it's reasonably thick and it's quite uniform. I've been whizzing it about with a hand blender for a long time. So I think we're pretty much done. I just have to stir in my corns and beans and add some water. Okay, well, I've been blitzing it and liquidizing it, and we have, well, I don't know, almost got cream of tomato soup, but I personally don't think it's pink enough. So I'm going to add one more of these tomato pastes. Then I'm going to add a liter of water and keep mixing. And my final ingredient after mixing will be some beans and a little bit of corn. Okay, so let me do that. Okay, so that's the final touch. Well, the almost final touch. I'm just going to add a bit more water. But I've added my corn and I've added my tin of beans. And basically we're done now. So that's all there is.